How many of you guys know someone who has all 8 Patrick Ta blushes? I got all 8 here. Uno, dos, tres. I do. I have the full line, and I got all 8 so that you guys can see exactly what shade you want to buy. I'm gonna swatch them on my arm, and I'm also gonna do cheek swatches. Some of the shades are so similar to each other. Like, look at this. How similar is that? And I was like, if I'm having trouble deciding which blush I want, other people are also probably having trouble. If you need help deciding which blush to get, this is gonna be the video for you. We're gonna swatch all of them. Sephora has really stepped their game up when it comes to shipping. I ordered this and then the day later it came. Even though it said it was expected to arrive on Monday, it came in like 24 hours and I was like, damn. Okay, I'm pulling out my MacBook here because I wanna see exactly what this blush claims to do. So first of all, it says that it is patented biomimetic. Okay. Holy crap, some of the language in here. Micro pigments provide even fun. It does not say fun. It says provide even flawless payoff, creamy emollient base. Free of sulfates, SLS and SLES, parabens, formaldehydes, Okay, let's just skip to the how to use section. So first you're gonna put the powder, then you're gonna put the cream to the apples of the cheeks. Okay, so it's like powder all here and then cream here. I'm so excited. I know that it's like crazy because everything about makeup school, if you have any education in makeup, or even if you've been watching YouTube videos, you'll know that everyone's always putting their creams first and their powder to lock it in, but this is so different and definitely so revolutionary because we are doing it the opposite way, ladies and gentlemen. Powder first, cream second. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna start with the 4 shades that are like so similar to each other so that you guys can see the difference if you are that person that's just like trying to see what the difference is. So here is She's So LA. I hate the names of these shades, so dumb. So first I like clean my brush specifically for this because I want it to be true to color. So I'm gonna dip into the powder first. I don't know if I'm picking up enough. I'm just like really going in hard. And let's do this. Okay, can you guys see? Yes. Oh, cute. Oh, cute. It's kind of like a bronzer, like a blushy bronzer. Oh my God. Hello, Donna Karan, New York. I am here. I don't know why Donna Karan, New York came to mind. Oh my God. What did we do to deserve? Hello, hi. We're gonna do the other side. Should we do the other side or should we do a different one on the other side? Now let's do both on each side of the cheek so that you guys can see. Ooh, hi. Hello. Hi. Oh my God, I want to adopt you. And I don't even like children that much. Oh God. I'm not even being dramatic. I did not expect, I don't know how to explain this, but I did not expect this to blow me away this much. I kind of want to like bring it up a little bit, you know, bring it up on the temples. Oh, that's the nice thing about this shade. She's so different. It's kind of like brown mauve, not too warm, not too cool. It's a bit of like a neutral, kind of a bronzer, kind of a blush. So I do feel like I can bring it up here. But guys, I gotta tell you, I'm really excited to try the cream because I feel like that's what's gonna be stealing the show. Oh, it's like so smooth. I don't wanna like ruin it. I really wanna feel it with my fingers right now. Oh, it feels like a lip balm. Okay, I'm gonna dip it with my finger and apply it. I swear, normally if you guys follow me at all or if like you're on my channel, I'm so underwhelmed by so much makeup these days. Like I don't really think that there's much innovation going on, but this is different. And this is called She's So LA. Guys, this is She's So LA. It is a different type of formula. It's like a blush I've never used in my entire life. And I'm so excited to be excited about a makeup product because it's few and far between these days. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way. Everything's kind of just like blending in. But this is special. This is a special color. This is a special formula. Everything about this blush is special. Oh, I wish I were exaggerating so that I could tell you guys to save your money, but I'm telling you now. Yeah. So this is She's So Different. I'm gonna get up close so that you guys can see. Okay, I'm gonna take this off so that we can try the next shade. Oh, and I have to wash my brush. This is a time-consuming little video that I'm filming here. This is called She's Baked. It's almost like a rosy mauve with a little bit of brown undertone. Same thing, powder at the bottom, gorgeous cream color at the top. Oh, by the way, guys, this has like a nice little plastic moment here, which I think is actually genius, because sometimes, you know, with creams, when they're emollient, you can like stick a brush in there, stick your finger in there and be like kind of disappointed in yourself because you just ruined your product. So I do appreciate these little touches. And let's just look at this compared to the one that we just tried on. This is the one that we just tried on. This is She's So LA and this is She's Baked. So a little bit more brown, a little bit more red and purple. Okay, now I'm gonna try this one, okay? I'm gonna go in hard, guys. Really want to get all that pigment. All right, let's do this. I'm nervous because I think this is going to be a little bit more intense than the other one. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Okay, see how that's like a bit patchy? And I don't think that's the blush's fault. I think it's because I use like my little brush cleaner that like didn't fully dry, which is the reason why it's patchy. So let me just try to blend this out. I don't think this is the fault of the blush. Oh boy, this is really pretty. Definitely more strong than the other one that we just tried on. You guys can see that, right? It's just like more, there's more red to it. The other one's a bit more natural skin tone. The brush kind of messed it up. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna soften the edges. I just pronounced the T in soften so that we can give this a fair shot. Well, I'll tell you this, in real life, it doesn't look as patchy as on camera, so there's that. Just take my foundation brush and just... Okay, we're gonna ignore this side for the rest of this try on because I messed it up, but let's focus on this side. Here we go, I'm gonna dip into the cream. Look at this cream, okay? Equally as creamy as the other shade. And I'm gonna pop this on the apples of my cheeks. Ooh. So this one's a little deeper than the actual powder itself. And I like that it's like a bit of a pop of color. It's not overly luminous. I know definitely in the description of the product it said that this is gonna add a little bit of luminosity. It's really not overly shiny or glossy. Like if you wanted a highlighter on top, you definitely could. These blushes are not gonna be replacing your highlighter at all by any means. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we're gonna try the She's Blushing. Guys, this is what I mean. They're all starting to look very similar, and we're gonna try a new brush just to see how this goes. And we're gonna do this cream with this old ass beauty blender. I don't wanna dent any of them. Okay, see? Look, they're all looking so similar. Wait, I think I believe in myself here. Don't, okay, did it. It's starting to look very similar. I don't even know which ones I've done at this point. Okay, we've done these two. We're doing this one. Hey. Oh, there's kick up on this one. So the powders are pretty matte. Some of them have a slight glitter running through that is totally undetectable on the face, but this one has a sheen. This one almost looks like it could be like a luminous highlighter. So that's why there was so much kick up just there. It absolutely just blew the room away. There was like a sandstorm. All right, here we go. I was kind of a little nervous before I put it on. Oh, yes. This is showing up a little rosy, a little purpley on the face. I am not a huge fan of super purpley blushes. I don't know, just doesn't suit my skin tone. I like a good hot pink. I like a nice bronze. I like a good orange, but purple, it's gotta be the right shade of purple. This is pulling super blue. I don't know why I'm bringing it all the way up here, but all right, whatever. So I think just for my skin tone, okay, I don't know, I made myself a helmet and I don't know why. This is not the best shade for my skin tone, I don't think. What do you guys think? This is sophistication, you know? This is like 1930s blushy cheeks. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I'm like talking shit at this point. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it into the cream product. Okay. Oh, damn! That's a different experience putting this on with a sponge. Look how much pigment that gave me. Oh, that is something. That is special. Remember how I said I wasn't a huge fan of this color? I lied. Oh God. Just the combination of these two colors brings so much life to the face. This is super pretty. This is like very lively. This is very summery. Wish you guys could see this in real life. It is really, really feathered edges, like super airbrushed. I just stepped into my bathroom, which has extremely warm light, and now out here in the extremely cool daylight, it looks good no matter where. So if you're like at a restaurant, or if you're in a club, or if you're outside broad day, like I think this color is gonna be flattering in all shades. Super, super, super flattering. I really like this color. This is She's Blushing. I specifically chose to film this video in like daylight so that you guys can see like what it naturally and actually looks like, these colors. Like sometimes when you're in studio light, things look different. Like it's not realistic, and I know for sure a lot of you guys are gonna be clicking on this video so that you guys can see how things are actually looking like and what the colors, what the difference are in the colors. So this is gonna be, hopefully this is helpful, but yeah, this is what it looks like in total broad daylight. It's around 3-ish right now, 3 o'clock. So this is a very like natural kind of look at what it would look like in real life. All right, moving on. Okay, next one of the colors that are like looking pretty similar is Oh She's Different. Gotta tell you, these names are so dumb. So this is what this looks like in the pan. This powder is actually super matte. This doesn't have any of the glitter that some of the other ones have. This is probably the most matte that I've seen. This is kind of like a pink, purple, definitely leaning lilac, a little bit on the cool side. So let's see how this looks on my warm skin. Really gonna just dip this brush in as usual. Okay, we're getting there. Took a little minute there to show up, but I'm just being a little bit ginger now because before I was really overdoing it. These blushes keep blowing me away. I keep being like, I don't think I'm gonna like this color, but it's actually quite nice. Okay, let's do the other side. Actually goes really nicely with my lip liner. I've got like kind of like a brownie, very 90s. Ooh, pretty. Really easy to kind of like feather out the edges. Yeah. So I'm gonna just pop this in. Oh my God. Stunning. Stunning. It's crazy how much the cream makes a difference. We're only on our 4th color. We're only halfway through, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, with the very last color, I'm gonna keep it on, and then we can do like a check-in. Maybe you can come to dinner with me. This is how it looks on the skin, and it really blew me away. It did. Okay. All right, so I just took my camera off the tripod and I just kind of want to show you all of the ones that look super similar side by side. So if you are a warm undertone, guys, this one's going to be beautiful for you because it doubles as a bronzer. Stunning for like my olivey skin tone type of people. This is going to be perfect pretty much for anyone. You could be neutral, you could be warm. I think this is going to be gorgeous for a pop of color. This is going to be perfect if you want it to double as a highlighter. See that sheen? And this is for my people who really, really, really want a cool vibe. This is really tea rose. This is very lilac. So that is the difference between all 4 of these. Now let's get on to the big pops of color. Pop of color. Look at this. This is called She's a Doll. This is definitely Barbie pink. Oh, wow. That is pretty as hell. I underestimated this guy. Oh my. Look how like, do you see that cheek that just cropped up? Giving me so much definition. Why does this look natural? Look how crazy it looks in the pan, but why does this look like my cheeks are actually like this because of the sun? It's always so sad to make that first dig in. It's very satisfying at the same time. Bye. Oh, wow. Stunning. Good job, Patrick Ta. Good job. What? Quit playing. This is crazy. Guys, can we agree that this is like up there? This might be my 2nd favorite. What do you guys think? Or do you think it's too much? This is what it's looking like. All right, this is the next one. This is She's That Girl. This is very similar to the one that we just tried on, no? Just a little bit more warm tone. So like a little bit more salmon and a little bit less intense. Ooh. This is the first time this is happening. Not a whole lot of pigment. It's coming off in the brush. Oh, here we go. Hello. Okay, hi. Okay, she's here. She's arrived. This is gonna be a bit more for my subtle girls. The other ones took no time at all to build up, but this one is quite muted. actually a little bit more cool tone than in the pan. No? Look. Yeah, it's definitely taking a few dips back into the pan just to get that payoff, which I don't mind. I really don't, because, you know, eventually it does come. It's not like, it's not a pigmented product, but it is something that needs to be built up a little bit more. Maybe it could be the type of brush I'm using. This is quite fluffy, not that dense, but this is one of the more subtle blushes. So if you want to play with these products, but you don't want something that's going to be so intense, probably this is going to be your best bet. Pretty. Really, really, really pretty. I think this is definitely up there as one of my favorites. Damn it, Patrick. All right, going in with a beauty blender. Let's go. I know this is just going to take the look to the next level. I could already tell by this color. Oh, I see. Oof. I was just like, I'm like speechless. Like, who came up with these colors? Who is the genius? Is it Patrick himself? Is it his product development team? Oh, look how cute it looks on the nose. Not emphasizing any of my texture at all. In fact, it's making me look like a doll because it is so airbrushed and even and smooth. All right, so this is what it's looking like. I'm just waiting for my brushes to dry, so we're gonna have a little break time with my homemade gnocchi. Why did I just say homemade as if I hand rolled these? I just boiled them in a pot. Sauce from the jar and good cheese. I do have a separate budget for cheese. Like in my spreadsheet. Cheese, one line item. I like cheese a lot. Want to hear what happened? I was driving. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to speak about the fact whether I was guilty or not guilty. Let's just talk about the fact that I got a ticket for distracted driving, which is huge in Canada. It results in like a lot of demerit points, and it results in like your insurance going up, and like it's a serious offense, because I guess a lot of people are on their have been on their phones and like distracted driving, and like it's just bad. So they bumped up the penalties. Anyway, so I got this ticket and COVID happened, and then we had to postpone it. So I emailed them, and I emailed the court, and I was like, how do I know when my my trial date is gonna come up? They're like, we're gonna mail you. I'm like, okay. I didn't hear from them. Didn't hear from them. Nothing, didn't hear from them. Then I got a notice in the mail saying that I had been convicted and my license was suspended. I do rely on my car a lot. So I was like, why? And I found out. They mailed me the trial date to my old address. I was like, that's really interesting that you mailed the trial date to my old address, but mailed the notice of suspension to my current address. Something's not adding up here. So that's the tea. I don't have a license right now. I used to be a big schlepper. Do you guys know the word schlep? Drag my ass anywhere and everywhere on the TTC, on public transit. And I'm just like over it now. I just don't want to anymore. COVID brought that out in me. I was a huge biker, busser, streetcar-er, because I like, it feels nice to save the environment, you know? It's less expensive and you're saving the environment. It's a win-win. And you're getting exercise. Now since COVID hit, a little less inclined. And I got used to this lifestyle. But I better get unused to it. We're good. Okay, so this is the second to last one. This is She's Vibrant. Who has seen About a Boy? I just saw that movie again. It's kind of depressing, actually. Hugh Grant, though. That Hugh Grant. He's a handsome man. Pretty, very similar to the other one in the sense that it's like very bright. Just like a little bit hotter. The other one was a bit more pale. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Now for the cream. This color's intense. Ooh. Don't pat this particular color out with your fingers, but because it like picks up and then, but it is really pretty. This is what it's looking like. Clown Central. No, I'm kidding. It's nice. It's just a little much. Okay, last one. This better be it because this is one that's staying on my face tonight. So this is Do we know her? Ready, guys? Let's go calm, Michelle. Calm with the pigment. A little bit fluffy, actually. This actually kicked up a bit of powder. So I'm assuming this is gonna be extremely pigmented. So let me just tap that. Oh, I made the right choice. This is everything. Subtle yet vibrant. I'm like selling it to myself. I'm like subtle, vibrant, really warm tone, which is perfect for my skin. I think this is my favorite. Oh my goodness. Yep. And this brush is actually perfect for the application. This is a Real Techniques brush, contour brush, but still works really nice for blush. That is a neon orange. So I'm gonna go in carefully. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is pretty. Can we agree that this is the best one on my skin tone? Oh, wow. That is special as hell. Wow. Okay. Look like Michael Jackson. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. A little much, but that's okay. I just like, I'm getting the vibe that this is not gonna be long lasting. I can't explain it. Okay guys, this is what it is looking like on my face. This is the look that I'm gonna wear for, can't speak. Guys, I wanna die. And this one was my favorite color too. Sad. Maybe I'll just hot glue it back into the pan. That is crazy that just happened. This is the look that I'm gonna wear tonight. I'm gonna put a little bit of bronzer just to see how like well it plays with the bronzer. But yeah, let's just put that bronzer, take you throughout my night, and we'll see how long this lasts. Really pretty, really well. Like it blends really well with my bronzer, so I really like that. That's that. Let me just go about my day and stuff, and then I will take you with me. Oh my God, guys, I totally forgot to film in the restaurant because I actually ran into my ex-boyfriend and it was actually cute. It was really nice, but so sorry. I mean, that's not why I forgot. I forgot because I was having a really nice time with my sister, but this is what the blush is looking like in like fake light, indoor light. It's actually calmed down quite a bit. I'm getting oily, which I actually really like. Let me move into my crazy bright bathroom light. It definitely calmed down. So if you guys are looking for a long wearing blush, this probably won't be it because it did start off pretty intense and now it is very chill. Maybe it's because I was wearing a mask. That could also be a thing, but I guess we're all wearing masks. And if you want your blush to say, this is not gonna be it. So all in all, guys, I'm obsessed with these blushes. It takes a lot to wow me these days. I feel like definitely the makeup industry is slowing down. So we all have super high expectations and this did wow me. Honestly, I think my life has peaked. In front of me, I have every single e.l.f. Putty blush, every single shade, and I'm gonna try them on my cheeks. I'm gonna swatch them for you guys so that you guys can decide which color you wanna pick up. If you guys are new here, what is up? My name is Michelle. I am the makeup tester. I make videos just like this where I try every shade in the lineup so that you guys can see if it's something that you wanna pick up. But without further ado, let's hop into it. All right, let's start. I mean, where do I start? There's so many good colors. Okay, I think let's do light to dark. So let's start with this freaking scrumptious color. This is Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos is this like gorgeous rosy pink, but it definitely has a salmony undertone. We're gonna try this with a brush. I think we're gonna start with a brush and then see how it looks with a sponge. Let me hydrate myself for this journey. When I bought this, I was like, don't swatch it, don't swatch it, don't swatch it. Because I wanted to have like the first impressions just be like totally true. And here we are. So, are you kidding me? Okay, I feel like we're starting off strong because I know this is gonna be my favorite. So I'm just taking a brush and I'm just like dipping in and let's see how much color payoff we get. I guess I kind of like dipped in. Maybe I need to swirl, but really nothing is coming off as of yet. Oh boy. I think I dipped in too hard. I want to use my fingers. So this blush is meant to be a buildable, very pigmented, but soft and glowy finish. So right now, I mean, I know they're saying glowy, but right now, this is looking pretty matte. I mean, what do you guys think? It is a beautiful, like, pop of color, and I'm liking that. But this is not dewy, this is not juicy, this isn't glossy by any means. It is quite matte. I like to put it kind of towards the back of my cheek And I'm kind of just like blending it all out. And then maybe let's go in the center and just do like boop, boop, like a really strong in the center so it looks like quite diffused. Oof, this color, holy. Oof. Hi. Hello. I'm actually shocked to see how much color payoff there is and also how much there is in here. Like this is gonna last you forever. Right, so this is called I've been trying to say the sentence for the past 50 years. So this is called Turks and Caicos, and I think this would be really good for someone with a neutral undertone, someone with a warm undertone, and I don't think that it would be good for someone with a cool undertone because it is kind of orangey. I mean, there are definitely shades in this lineup for cool tone type skins. This is for my olive undertone, warm undertone type of people. I do feel like I kind of got catfish though because this is not glowy. And they said it all over their website too and like on the packaging and stuff, like glowy. Like, no, this isn't glowy. This is just like flushed. So guys, this is Turks and Caicos. This is what it's looking like on the skin. It is beautiful. It is peachy. It looks like it just came off a beach. Turks and Caicos, this is a yes from me. Okay, next color. Okay, crazy. That's actually really easy to take off. A little too easy to take off. I wonder how long this is gonna last. I'm gonna wear the last shade out and then at the end of the day, I'll come back and just hop on here and be like, this is how long it lasted. I just realized I wasn't filming in 4K. Hopefully that didn't fuck everything up. Oh yeah, so it did. It absolutely did mess everything up, but that's okay because we only lost 2 blushes of footage. We got Tahiti right here, and this is a beautiful color. Look at this. This is for anyone that wants something a little bit more neutral. A lot of these have been like very flushed, but this is a little bit on the more subdued side. It is a mauve pink. It's got a little bit of a neutral undertone, maybe leaning a little bit cool, but this is gonna be perfect for someone that wants something natural. You don't want like boom, pow, lots of color. You just want something chill. Woo, so pretty. It's actually crazy because I'm actually not wearing foundation right now because I just wanted to see how it would be on like normal skin, but the foundation really helps it spread. So this is kind of like a full face of makeup type of a product where you want a base underneath. I'm only wearing moisturizer. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's just not packing a punch as much. But just like I said, this is a really pretty natural-esque type of a color. If you are blonde, if you are brunette, if you are medium or deep or fair, I think this will be good for anyone. You don't have to be in the mid of summer to wear this. It's not like this big loud pop of color that makes you feel like you just got off the beach. I know for sure when I'm a little bit more pale in the winter, I don't want big loud pops of color. I don't want this like hot pink because it just looks weird. But I think this is perfect for someone that is like, you know, in the winter or maybe going to the office and they don't want to be like crazy blush. So something a little bit more neutral. This is also going to be so good for beginners because these big pops of colors are a little bit harder to manage. Whereas this, I really was able to build it up. This isn't emphasizing my texture or my pores. This is really just sitting on top of the skin looking like this is natural. Like I just came out of a workout. So this is Tahiti. This is what it's looking like on the skin. I think for me, I do like this color. I do, but that first color that we tried on is still like so insane to me. I think this is like flattering, but I like a good pop of color. So speaking of pop of color, we're gonna move on to the next one. This is called Bermuda. So I picked up a luminous finish. So the luminous finishes have like a little bit more glitter in them. And at first I wasn't sure if this was gonna be like super glittery because this does have mica in it. Like I was looking at this and I was like, there is no way this is gonna be flattering, but I tried this on yesterday and it looks so good, guys. It looks just like glass-like and dewy and wet, and it doesn't look too shimmery or shiny. Guys, by the way, if you are liking this video so far, if you like makeup reviews and makeup testing, make sure that you're hitting subscribe. If you like this type of content, make sure that you're hitting subscribe. I don't normally ask for y'all to subscribe because I just feel like you're gonna do it if you like it, but it doesn't hurt to ask. So anyways, back to Bermuda. This got like, do you guys see how this is just a little bit more luminous than the other one that we just tried on? See how it's just like catching the light right here so freaking nicely? This almost feels like, okay guys, correct me if I'm wrong. This is the one that we just tried on, which is Tahiti, and this is Bermuda. They are the same color, basically in just different finishes. What do you guys think? They're so similar. This doubles as a highlighter. It is so just, it's good. It's good. It's very juicy. It's very dewy. It's very wet looking. It doesn't look like cheap glitter. It looks like something like, I don't know, it looks sophisticated. It's really pretty. So here it is. This is Bermuda on the face. It is gorgeous, stunning, guys. It's hybrid of being a highlighter and a blush topper and a blush all in one. I think this is so flattering. It makes your cheeks pop up like skyscrapers. It gives you a lot of definition to the face without being too in your face. Here is what it's looking like on the skin. And this is what it looks like in the pan, side by side. All right, so this next color is called Bali. That's my last name. And look at this gorgeous color. It is like this terracotta. It's got a little bit of mauve. I feel like this is gonna be so flattering. This is probably the one that I've been most excited to try. It's kind of got a brown tinge to it too. So I feel like this could be also good for contouring or an eyeshadow or maybe even on the lips. I don't know. Look how nice that is. That is juicy. This is kind of vampy. All right, here we go. I am gonna go with a light hand because this is an intense color. Oh, that's really nice. Ooh, okay, super interesting. So, I mean, I guess it's to be expected, but this is a little bit harder to blend out. And then kind of like when you do, it kind of just disappears. Whoa. And this texture is a little bit more weird. It's like a bit more powdery than the other ones. Okay, I mean, like it is buildable. We're getting there. But look at that. That is pretty. That kind of gave like an airbrushed flushed look. I want to just like tap like a center point on the cheek so that it looks the most intense in the center and then blown out and feathered around the edges. Look at that effect that we're getting. This formula is really malleable. Like it lets you, like if you're an artist, if you're a makeup artist, I feel like you're really gonna like this because you can play with this. Okay, so pretty. What do you guys think about this color? What do you guys think about this formula? Like, can you guys see how well this is blending out? It is really dreamy. Like just with the fingers, like if you are the type that doesn't want to fuss, this is gonna be good. So obviously I've overdone it. I just wanted to show you guys the color payoff and like the exact color that shows up on the skin. It is actually quite similar to what is in the pan. I love, love, love. I think this is probably my, they're all turning out to be my favorite, but I think this is like my second favorite so far. Super natural, super sun-kissed. I feel like this is the type of color that's just gonna look good no matter what season. If you are in the winter right now and it's starting to get fall, then this is gonna be perfect because it's got that like Christmassy fall vibe, just because it's like so burnt, but it is really flattering on more of like a tanned sun-kissed skin. And I can also see this being really flattering if you are like pale for the winter and you're just like in hibernation mode, but you do want like a vampy kind of like pop of color. I do not have a blush in this color at all in my collection. This is very unique and I'm obsessed. Do you guys know what time it is? It is time to put on the next color, which actually, let's just get this out the way because I believe this is gonna be my least favorite color. So this color, this is the one that I don't think is gonna be nice, but this is called Maui. This is the definition of tea rose. This has like a gray undertone, and actually this is one of the luminous ones. So let's see how this goes. I mean, it is going really nicely with my lip color. It's pretty much the exact same color. I like it. I think, yeah, this is freaking nice. Wow, this is very flattering. Just like the other luminous one, it's not glittery. It's actually just a little bit wet and a little bit glossy. Whoa, that is super pretty. It is actually emphasizing my texture quite a bit though. I just am noticing this now. Do you guys see that? Like all that, like I don't really have that much texture and it's emphasizing it. So if you guys have like acne, I don't know how this is gonna work. It's not forgiving. Okay, so guys, I'm impressed. I thought I was gonna hate this color. I thought this color was gonna be so muted that it's gonna look gray and ashy, but actually it is beautiful. This is like a purple rose, tea rose, but then on the skin, it looks so luminous and so like pop of color. Look, do you know what I mean? It just doesn't look the same. Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, guys, this is Maui. This is what it looks like on the cheeks. Love it. Moving on. We got two more, but let's see here. Between these two, I think I'm gonna try this one next. All right, I just realized that every single one of these blushes is called after like a destination, location, island. Because this next one is called Caribbean. All right, so let's try this on. This is a purple, like this got purple in it. This is like fuchsia, got a little bit of red. It's like a wine, it's like a cherry wine. That's how I would describe it. But as we've seen in this video, what's in the pan is not necessarily what's gonna show up on the cheeks. So let's see what happens. Ooh. I hear someone playing the new SZA song. Yes, I played it over and over this morning. Okay, this is what it looks like on the finger. That is intense. Here we go. Whoa, I wonder if this is gonna stain. Okay, I actually recently did a rose ink blush video just like this. And if you guys are looking for a dupe, this is a perfect dupe to one of the shades. I can't remember the name. I'll just put it right. Heliotrope. Doesn't matter. I will put the name right up here. So if you guys are looking for a dupe for that rose ink one, this is exactly that. It is extremely vibrant, would be a nice way to put it. It's a lot. It's too much. I don't like this. I think I'm too fair for this, but I could see this being nice for someone with a deeper complexion than mine, because for me, this just looks, it just looks too stark. Like it just looks unnatural, basically. I can still appreciate the fact that this is like a gorgeous color. It's just not flattering on me. If you have a deep skin tone, whether you're cool, neutral, or warm, I think this will be perfect for you. So if you're deeper than me and you're watching this color Caribbean is gonna be good for you. All right, guys, so this is what Caribbean is looking like on the skin, and this is what it looks like in the pan in comparison. Really, really beautiful, but like I said, I do not think this is flattering on my skin tone. Good, glad that I didn't end off on that one, because I think this last one, Bora Bora, guys, look at this. This is crazy. This is like a Barbie doll pink, and I know that if I apply this with a light hand, it's gonna be good. Okay, tell me you guys have heard the new SZA song that literally just dropped. Okay, I feel like I heard it at the end of one of her music videos, like minutes, like a long time ago. It was, run fast from a day job, running fast, Broken Clocks. Broken Clocks. Remember how they had, at the end of Broken Clocks, I think she kind of did like a sneak preview of this song, because as soon as I heard it, I was like, I think I've heard this before. And it's because it was shown at the end of Broken Clocks. And guys, I'm obsessed with this song. What do you guys think about it? I follow SZA. I really like her music. I think she's a queen. Yeah, go SZA. I cannot wait for the next album to drop. It is on the way. So close. It's here. I feel it in the air. Okay, last shade, guys. This is Bora Bora. It is, like I said, Barbie doll pink. Ken, let's go for a ride. You know what I'm saying? Very blue tone, very blue undertone. Whoo, look at my finger. This is very blue toned. That's gonna be interesting. By the way, guys, these don't smell like anything. All right, here we go. Oh boy. So it's got a pastel undertone and it feels like it has a white base. Even though this is a really bright color, it does look pretty natural. That is truly stunning. Wow, honestly, e.l.f., they came up with a good lineup of colors. They didn't lean too warm, they didn't lean too cool. I think it was so, overall, most of them were very flattering. So in terms of selection, I truly think you cannot go wrong whichever one you choose. I just think they did not miss with this lineup, especially with this color. Guys, this is in the color Bora Bora. This is what it's looking like. Really easy to blend. Holy guys, this is the type of lineup you want to get your hands on, because I feel like every single shade has something different to offer. I think sometimes when makeup companies come up with like a lineup, some of the colors are similar. You don't really need all of them. I don't want to say you need all of them, but they're all so different and so pretty. So, I mean, it just depends what you're looking for. But yeah, guys, this is in the color Bora Bora. This is what it looks like on the cheeks. I am obsessed. I feel like this is so healthy. I feel like this is so youthful. Definitely a summer color. And yeah, this is what it's looking like. What do you guys think? Okay, so just for fun, the one that I said that I thought was gonna be my least favorite, I'm gonna put that one, the luminous one, on top of what I'm wearing so we can see how this lasts throughout the day, because I don't know, I feel like the luminous one is just not gonna last, but I'd like to put it to the test. So I'm just gonna pop that on top, add a little bit of depth, add a little bit of glow, add a little bit of dimension, and wear it, and then I will check back in with you guys. All right, so I wore this all day yesterday, and I wore it out, and I wore it for a few hours, and I came home and I checked my blush in the mirror, and it is not a long-lasting product by any means, but it's also not rubbing off in the first hour. It's kind of somewhere in between. When I came home, I saw that there was still a bit of flush, but it wasn't like long-lasting. Okay, let's just take a look at this. This is the entire Rose Ink blush line. I think this is the first brand that I've been truly, truly excited for in a very long time. I mean, you know, makeup companies are always launching things. There's always new products, but this is the first time that I'm actually like, okay, I'm excited. So guys, the Rose Ink blushes. I have the full line of the Rose Ink blushes in front of me, like every single color. And when I tell you I'm excited, the reason why I'm excited is because this brand is actually doing things. Like they actually care. On their website, they have an entire list of all the ingredients that are in their products and the definitions of them. Then they show how you can recycle each product. Like you have to flip out the pan for the blushes and then recycle the actual carton. For the mascara, they tell you exactly how to clean it and how to recycle it. So I feel like this brand cares and they're actually doing shit. And the thing that really, really hit hard for me was the fact that they said, yes, no matter how beautiful packaging looks on your vanity, eventually it's gonna end up in the landfill. And I was like, yeah. So today we're gonna be trying out the Rose Ink Blush Divine Radiant Lip and Cheek Color. These are good for your cheeks and your lips. I think I'm just gonna try them on my cheeks today. I don't know, we'll see where we go. But guys, every single color, we're gonna swatch it, we're gonna test it, we're gonna see if it's good, is it worth it? Even though it's a clean brand, is it worth the money? You know what I'm saying? Could be clean all it wants, but is it actually good? So we're gonna see if these are actually good. I cannot wait to try these. Let's do this. Let's start with our first color here. This is Ophelia. And guys, if you have heard anything about these blushes, you've heard that they kind of look like a little toilet, right? Doesn't this look like a toilet? So Ophelia is giving me a little bit of like a hot pink vibe. It is definitely more on the cool tone. Definitely swatch really heavy on this, so I'm just gonna go in with a light hand. This is definitely vibrant, just as vibrant on the cheek as it is in the pan. Sometimes blushes look a little bit scarier in the pan, but then they're a little bit more chiller on the face. This is just as vibrant in the pan, so go with a light hand. This is kind of drying down a little bit like skin. It's not too juicy, it's not too glossy, but it's also not powdery. So it's kind of this like in between formula. This is what it's looking like on the cheek so far. I actually am really liking this. Because it's so cool toned, I didn't think that I would like it, but I'm liking it a lot. Okay, very cute. I'm gonna put this on the lips for good measure. It is kind of exceeding my expectations. I thought this would be unflattering on my warm skin tone, but guys, cute. Shocked me, surprised me. If you guys are a medium skin tone and you are a bit olivey, then yes, Ophelia, yes. Guys, this color right here, this is Foxglove. I feel like this is gonna be the standout color for me. It's kind of like a reddish berry. It's not too orange, it's almost more red. Definitely gonna be beautiful for deeper skin tones, or like if you have an olive complexion, or if you guys are super alabaster, like super pale, I feel like this would be such a beautiful flush of color. This one's a bit harder to blend. If you guys can see how it's just like kind of, I'm stamping it on and then it kind of like stays there. So I think just because it is so intense and pigmented, that this is something that really needs to be worked into the skin. It's not too different from the one that I just tried on. It's actually just a little bit warmer, but it's nothing like too different. Yes, it's giving me like this beautiful airbrush effect. Can you guys see that? Okay, I'm gonna dot some on my nose because that's how I do. And a little bit on my lips. And so that, guys, is Foxglove. What do we think about it? I think it's gorgeous. I am obsessed with this color. I feel like it is so lively. Say hello to Anemone because this is your new favorite peachy coral blush. I am telling you guys, I've already tried this on my cheeks and I was like, guys, you know that look when you just got back from vacation? This is that in a blush. I've already tried this on my cheeks. This is my second time trying it. I really felt like it just looked natural. Like it just looked like that's how my cheeks were, you know what I mean? So if you want something that's gonna complement, it's not gonna look like you're actually wearing makeup, this is gonna be that color. And this product is so buildable and customizable. Like you can either do a little bit and make it look like that's your actual cheeks, like that's your actual skin. You can put on a lot and make it be the star of the show. You know what I'm saying? Like the focal point of the look. So yeah, guys, this is Anemone. I really like this color. I feel like it's very like coral vacation-y. I've been saying that a bunch, but I think this is my favorite color so far. This is Heliotrope. This is actually the one that I was most excited for, but now that I look at it in the pan, I feel like this is kind of giving me tea rose vibes. I think this is gonna be a little bit too serious for me, but yeah, what do these names even mean? Heliotrope. Let's try this on the cheeks. Yeah, guys, it's a little bit deep, a little bit more lilac-y, purpley. How do you guys feel about this color? I think I've just been lately leaning more towards those sunny shades, and I think this is just a little serious. Like, for sure, I know this is gonna be flattering, but it's not gonna give you that like bright and sunny look. Okay, actually, no, this is actually, let me just say actually one more time, but I do really think that this is kind of blowing me away because I thought this was gonna be a little bit more deep, but when you blend it out, it's still kind of pinky. It's not too purpley. Okay guys, I actually did not expect this. I thought this would be a little bit more intense and serious and deep, but when you blend it out, it's actually giving me a little bit more pink than it is purple. It's tea rose, but it's more rose than tea. You know what I'm saying? And guys, considering that I'm using my finger, this is actually quite easy to blend out. I feel like this has taken me like 10 seconds to apply each of these. So really, really easy to blend into the skin. This literally melts into the skin, and now it's just like one with my skin. This looks like it is my skin. So yeah, this is Heliotrope. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. This is what it looks like on the cheeks. It is not enhancing any of my textures or anything like that. It's just, yeah, like I said, it's just like totally melting into the skin. Okay, Dahlia. This is actually a perfect name for this. I really feel like this is giving me Dahlia. Dark Romantic Vampy. I have not tried on a blush like this in a very long time. So let's see how we go. Look at this. I'm scared. I think if you have deep skin tone, this would be a perfect color for you, and you can go heavier handed with this. But for me, because of course I'm like medium fair, this is gonna be tiny little taps for me. This is blending out really, really nice. Let me put some on the lips. Forgot to do that with the other one, I think, but that's okay. Oh God. Okay, you know what? Let's go heavy on the lip. Okay. Ah! Oh my God, I haven't worn a deep lip like this in a long ass time. It smears nicely. I'm like so uncomfortable in such a deep lip, but what do you guys think about this? This is what it's looking like. This is Dahlia. I'm surprised how pigmented that lip color is. Like, I'm actually really impressed. If you have a deep skin tone, Dahlia is gonna be the perfect one for you. It's vampy, it's rosy, it's delicious. Ooh, guys, look at this color. Last one is Azalea Banks. You know what, actually? I literally just said Azalea Banks. Azalea, it's just called Azalea. But you know what, actually, it's kind of giving me, it reminds me of, oh, which one? Hold on, let me just pull it out. It reminds me of Heliotrope, but just like in a bit of a deeper, rosier color. Can you guys see that? I don't know. Sometimes people see colors differently, but for me and my particular eyes, this is like the older sister of this one. Do you guys see that? Anyways, okay. So again, this is another one of those deep colors, so I am gonna go very light-handed. I can kind of see that with this color range, she is leaning more cool. I think she's kind of catering to people that have a bit more of a cool undertone or a neutral undertone in their skin. I mean, like I said, I've been on this like warm tip for the past couple of years, so this is definitely pushing me out of my comfort zone. I just like warmer colors, but you know, it's not bad by any means, but it's just not my first pick. This one's a little bit harder to blend. I kind of have to like, it's kind of getting stuck a little bit. Can you guys see that? So let me just, not sure why it's getting stuck like that and a little bit patchy when the other ones haven't. Sometimes different colors just perform differently, and I think this is just a little bit more patchy than the others. But overall, still cute. Kind of feel like I have to blend it out with my foundation brush just because it's like not cooperating. But yeah, let's just try this on the lips as well. Cute. So yeah, guys, this is Azalea. I don't think this is my favorite. I think this is actually my least favorite. Didn't really blend that well. I don't know if this color is that flattering on me. Ooh, can't believe I already got it on my shirt. That was risky. I knew by having them on my arm, I would definitely get my shirt, but that's okay. I don't like this shirt anyways. I feel like it's been slipping off all video. Anyways, guys, that is the roundup of all of the blushes. What do you guys think? I think for me, I think you should definitely get one or two, because once you start blending them out, they all kind of look the same on the skin, if you know what I mean. My favorite one was Anemone. This color right here. Remember that corally one? This was giving me everything that I wanted. It was vibrant, it blended out nicely, it looked airbrushed, it looked creamy, it looked glowy, it looked juicy, it was And the formula itself, creamy, gorgeous, glowy, everything that you could want in a cream blush. Okay, people, this is not a drill. We have 7 of the new Unreal liquid blushes by Hourglass. Yes, that is every single shade that they sell. So if you guys are interested to see what shade would fit well for your skin tone, then just keep on watching, because I'm gonna swatch it. I'm gonna try it on my face, and I'm gonna tell you my actual thoughts. None other than my actual thoughts of, like, whose else thoughts would it be? Why'd I have to say actual? My actual thoughts on these. Which shades are good? Which shades suit warm undertones, cool undertones, neutral, deep, fair? Is it gonna be good for texture? We don't know. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. I literally always start my videos like this, like me squealing, laughing. What's up? I am so excited to be filming. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go in order. We're gonna go from least promising to most promising. So we're gonna start off with like the chill blushes, and we're gonna pack a punch towards the end. Let's do it. Okay, what's actually so crazy is I was looking through the names of these blushes and it's like scene, vision, whim, moment, future, unreal. Why did I say unreal? There's no blush called unreal. And I'm like, what do these names all have in common? And I think it's all about manifestation. So we're gonna start off with scene. Okay, I was not expecting this packaging. First of all, this looks cheap, right? Doesn't this look like you can get something like at the dollar store? But actually, there's a little bit of weight to it in the hand. It's not squeezy the way that you would think. I thought that this was gonna be squeezy. When I saw this online, I was like, this is gonna be a cheap ass squeezy tube and this foil is gonna come off. No shade to Hourglass. I love Hourglass as a brand, but do I like this packaging? Not especially. But I will say, in person, it is a lot less cheap. I'm never getting PR from this brand, am I? No, I'm probably not. It's a lot less cheap feeling. So what is this supposed to do? It's a liquid blush. It's supposed to lift, it's supposed to smooth, be super long wearing. When I saw this, a liquid blush, I thought, okay, it's gonna be dewy, it's gonna be fresh. But when I hear long wearing, I'm thinking, is it matte, maybe? One of the perks of this product is that it comes in a dropper, which you can customize the amount of color that you want. So I think that they might have an edge on the Rare Beauty blushes because those are so intense and so hard to work with, but maybe this packaging is gonna help with that intensity so you can control it a little bit better. Maybe that's what they were going for, I just don't know. I don't know because I haven't tried it yet. So this is the color shade Scene. I forgot, you have to shake it before you try it on. So you have to shake it. Okay, we shook, now what? It's kind of like thick plastic, so I don't really know. Oh, okay, it's coming out. I see it. Is just this enough? Because honestly, that took a really long time to come out. I'm already having issues. Okay, I'm gonna take my MAC 109S brush. I'm gonna take a mirror. That might be helpful. And let me actually zoom you guys in. That'll be helpful. Ooh, that means I have to lift the camera now. Please hold. Oh, okay. This kind of reminds me of the Huda Beauty blushes where I could probably blend this with my eyes blindfolded. That was really easy. So it does add like a rosy hue. I feel like this is gonna be really good if you do have a fair skin or if you have more of a cool undertone. That's kind of pretty. Let's add more. We need more in our lives. Okay, I'm liking that. And actually guys, I had a highlighter on that was like a cream product and it's going nicely over top of the cream. And I also have powder on too, so there's a lot going on. And this is still performing. I am impressed. I cannot decide whether it is hydrating and dewy or whether it's matte. It is kind of like a satin actually. So it's not crazy dewy. There's absolutely no glitter in here, but it's not completely matte either. You still catch a bit of reflection. So easy to blend out. I'm obsessed with that. Are people talking about this on the internet? I have no idea. But I'm on the internet talking about it. So I am a people that's talking about it on the internet. And it says fire. Look at this. This is so gorgeous. So guys, this is Scene. And this is what it's looking like on the cheek. Loving it so far. Okay, that is huge news for the community. Obsessed. Okay, pause. If you guys are liking this video it's very intense. Pause. If you guys are liking this video so far, please consider liking and subscribing because it does help me. And let's get back into the swatches. Okay, next we have Vision. I am obsessed with this color. Okay, you know what, guys? At the beginning of the video, I was like, why did I say Unreal? It's because these blushes are called the Unreal blushes. Yeah, they're unreal. If you guys are thinking about picking up this color, this has a berry, kind of like a reddish undertone. It's a little bit burnt and it's a little bit tea rose. So it's got kind of some like mutedness to it. It's not gonna be a blast or a punch of color. This is just like very wearable, and I think this is gonna be really great for my warm toned people. That's the one thing though, guys. The packaging is kind of, I'm not loving the packaging. Like imagine doing this on the go, like in the car or something. Like, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Again, also super buildable. It's kind of like one coat. I think we need more though. What do you guys think? I want more. This one does have glitter in it. Maybe you have acne or you have texture or unevenness and you just don't want your cheek to be like shiny. I don't think this is gonna be for you. This is actually a little too glittery for me, I think. Granted, this is very micro, so if you can stand it, I just don't feel afraid to like mess it up, you know? Because it's so forgiving. You really can't overdo it. They did such a good job with this formula. I don't think I've ever played with a formula like this. It's like pigmented, but thin, but buildable, but blendable. It gives you so much time to work. Like I've had this product on the back of my hand for a while and I can still add. This is the color Vision and this is what it's looking like on the skin. Okay, on the skin. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, and next shade that we have is Moment. I feel like this shade is gonna be, oh, what? Oh my God, I think I just figured something out. The bottom of this is kind of like pushy. Maybe that's how you get the product out. Let me shake it and let's give it a whirl. I'm so excited. Is that how it's done? We're about to find out. Oh my God, it is! It is! You squeeze it from the top. I like this product so much better. Oh my gosh. User error. Okay, so guys, this is Moment and look how beautiful this is. It's like a coral, absolutely gorgeous. If you guys have warm undertones, you are gonna eat this shade up. This is Creamsicle. Let's see how vibrant this is gonna be on the face. Oh, I love that I found out how to use this product because I was like, this was a miss, but it's actually amazing. What books are you guys reading right now? Are there any books that you're loving? Look at this. I'm absolutely loving this. This is like Georgia peach energy. It's very summery, very sun-kissed at the same time. It's because it has like, it's like a little bit of brown in there. Are you guys seeing that? Kind of orangey, kind of brown, a little bit burnt. I feel like this is gonna be really good for the rest of the summer and you're gonna be able to carry this into the fall. So if you guys have a little bit of a tan going on, definitely take this with you on vacation. This shade is absolutely insane. This shade does not have any glitter in it though. So if you're sensitive to that, I feel like you're gonna love this shade. I think this might be my favorite shade so far. And guys, this is the shade called Moment. Oh, you guys, I feel like if you take this up onto the eyelid, it will be perfect. I could see just like so many blush looks being made, like even just like across the nose. Ooh, let's do it. I'm gonna do it a little bit on that side of the nose because we're gonna do a different color on this side. Okay, so cute, guys. That is so good. I find blush really hard to put on the nose sometimes because I feel like it's weird, but this is perfect for the nose because it looks like my skin is this color. It doesn't look like I'm wearing a powder. It doesn't look like I'm wearing cream blush. It doesn't look like I have a whole heavy thing going on. This just looks like I got a sunburn. Why do I love this so much? It looks like I was wearing sunglasses and like just this part of my nose caught the sun. I am obsessed with this color. Oh my God, Moment. Moment is the moment, guys. Oh my freaking gosh. Insane, absolutely insane. Next color is Future, guys. And if there's one thing that I learned in, I would say in 2022, was you have to have a vision for the future. It's important. You gotta manifest, never mind. Let me just get into the color. This is a coral. So now guys, we've seen coral and you're probably thinking like, what's the difference? So look, this one is Future. It's pinky coral. This one is Moment. It is a more browny coral. So if you guys want a pop of color, go Future. If you want a little bit more natural, more sun-kissed, go Moment. So far, this is gonna be the brightest blush that we've tried on yet, so let's hope. I'm just trying to think like how I would like this packaging better. I think it's the gold that's throwing me off. What if this were white? Would you guys like this packaging better if this were white? No, still it would look kind of cheap, you know? I don't know. I don't know what they could have. Maybe if it was clear, that would be so sick. Yeah, like if it was like a clear plastic acetate. I actually just don't think that that's their target demo. I think their audience is probably a little bit older. So I don't think they would like get it, you know? Okay, let's do this. Even if you just kind of slightly place your finger on here, the packaging reacts and you get a good amount of product coming out. So, oh, whoa, this is gonna be crazy. That's unreal, guys. No, no, someone save me, enough. This is Future, guys. This one is Future. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think it's gonna be insane? Sometimes it's the blushes that are the most terrifying that surprise you pleasantly. So far, this is not it. You know, one thing that I'm not loving is that while this might be blendable, it does pick up and patch when you do blend it in certain areas. So for someone who's like a pro artist, I actually don't see this being good for you. I think for the regular average consumer that probably wouldn't be bothered by this, pick it up. Like some of these shades have been absolutely stunning, but I I could see a pro artist getting a little bit frustrated with these, with some of the blendability of the patchiness of these shades. This one is Moment and this one is Future, and I just think that this is a little too stark. I think if you have a deeper skin tone than me, if you are on the more warm side, you're gonna really enjoy this shade. But for me, this is just, it's giving tomato. It's giving like, it's too hot. I'm nervous, I'm blushing. Like it's just, it's kind of, maybe it's the placement. I don't know. I will take responsibility for the placement. That's probably, that's my bad. Let's see if we can fix that and whether that'll make us like this shade more. Yeah, it's still not for me. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is flattering? And which one do you prefer? Do you prefer Moment or Future? What do you guys think? I will go Moment all day. This is just too much. And I think we're gonna look back at this era and be like, dang, we were blush blind. I think this is bordering, you know, it's a little too much. But yeah, guys, this might not be my favorite, but it might be yours. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the skin, just like nice and close up. This is the shade Future, and this is what it's looking like on the skin. All right, we got a few more. We do have a bunch more to go, so let's see what else we got. We're only halfway through. So much more fun to be had. By the way, guys, if you love blush videos just like this, I actually have so many videos like this on my channel. And if you want to see what shade you want to get in a specific blush that you're after, then definitely stick around till the end of this video because I'm gonna have a playlist that links to all the blush try on videos. I have Patrick Ta, I have Patrick Star. What else do I have? I'm not really sure, actually. Anyway, I have a playlist dedicated just to blushes, so if that's your vibe, stick around till the end of this video. And also, you know what, guys? I will link it for you guys in the description box. But let's get on to the next few shades. This next one is Whim. It is a Barbie pink. I don't know what the camera's picking up. Yeah, it's picking up Barbie pink. Guys, my dog is being so cute behind me. Look. Why is she so sweet? Obsessed. I love her so much. I'm excited to try this because I feel like this is gonna be one of those ones that is gonna be so buildable. And you know what, guys? This is like that perfect neutral. I think if you are olive undertone or cool or neutral, you're gonna like this. I see this being a very neutral pink. It has some blues in there and it does have some reds in there. I'm absolutely loving this because there's no glitter in here. It just kind of has like a bit of a glass-like effect. I like that a lot. All right, here we go. Whim, baby. We're doing it. What have you guys done on a whim? I moved to Los Angeles on a whim from Toronto. That was a pretty insane thing to do, but it's working out for me good here. That applies really seamlessly for being such a bright color. If you guys are dying to get into that like Dior pink, Barbie pink, but you want to make sure that it's like gonna be flattering and easy to work with, this is a really good color to pick up because are you guys seeing that? That's cute. That is super cute. I knew it was gonna be flattering. I just saw it and I was like, yep, I'm gonna like that. Pretty. Oh my gosh. Guys, if you're dying for a Barbie pink, this is the one. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. And it blurs out so nicely. It's like absolutely airbrushed. I did overdo it. I did. But is it a video? Is it a Michelle video if I don't overdo it? Is it a Michelle life if I don't overdo it? I overdo everything in this life. Okay, guys. Second favorite, I think. This whim is doing me right. It's doing my complexion right. You guys have a complexion like me. I really feel like you're gonna like this. So this is the color Whim, and this is what it's looking like on the skin. Okay, super freaking cute. Next color is Craft, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm a little bit nervous for this, but I saved it for last because this has potential. Does it not? Does it not look like art collector? Like a New York art collector that only wears black? You guys know what I mean? It's called Craft. Okay, wish me luck. Look at this swatch. Should I wipe my brush? Let's be practical. Let's wipe our brush. Ooh, pretty, 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 pretty. Okay, diva. If you guys have neutral skin, cool skin, warm skin, I feel like this is gonna flatter everyone. Not all of these colors in the lineup is gonna flatter everyone, and I do feel like this plum maroon, beautiful wine is just gonna be so like perfect on everyone. So guys, this is the color Craft, and this is what it's looking like on the skin. My God, absolutely blew me away. This shade is called Imagine, and you know what I hear when I say this? I hear it as like, imagine. And I feel like this is such a good name for this shade because doesn't this look like the color of the sky when the sun is setting and the clouds are puffy and it's serene? It has a little bit more of a bronze undertone. It has red and it has orange in it. If you guys want to see the oranges side by side, let me show you. From left to right, we have Imagine, Moment, and Vision. And you guys can see how these are going to be in your warmer family. If you have an olive or warm undertone, you're going to want to choose one of these three. Actually, even one more. This one's also warm. This one is Future. If you are fair or neutral, go for one of these. We have Scene, Whim, and Craft. Did I say fair or neutral? I meant cool tone or neutral. Scene, Whim, and Craft from left to right. Ow, 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 ow. Do you guys ever get like pulsing in your joints? Frick. God, that hurts. I'm not really sure what it is. It feels like sugar is coursing through my veins or something. I don't even know. I don't know. I think that's what my mom told me when I was little. I was like, oh, I'm getting pain. And she's like, it's because you got too much sugar. Is it true or was she lying to me? Okay. Imagine this on my cheeks. This is gonna be so pretty. This is like a blood red. This shade does not want to lay down where I put it. It's moving around a ton. Again, probably fine to the normal consumer, regular consumer. I could see this bugging some makeup artists though. Really, really, really pretty. Gorgeous kind of at first application. Let's see how it layers this shade. A little bit patchy. While this is a pretty and very flattering shade, this is one of the more patchy shades. Makeup artists, I don't think you're gonna like this. So guys, this is the shade Imagine. This is what it's looking like on the skin. In last place, we have Imagine. It was just a little too much for me, not so flattering. Then we have Future. Next is Craft. It's a really fun color, but I just liked some of the other colors better. Next we have Scene, absolutely gorgeous tea rose. If you guys have a fair, neutral, or a warm undertone, it's gonna be great for you guys. Vision is a beautiful sandy coral. Vision slays, it comes in number 3. Whim destroyed my life, it comes in number 2. And first up we have a Moment. This one, guys, was my absolute favorite. Today we're gonna swatch the Huda Beauty Blush Filter blushes. I'm gonna swatch them on my arm and on my cheeks so that you guys can see what shade you want. And guys, you know what we're gonna do today? I am so excited because we're gonna style these blushes. So if you guys wanna see how these look on the skin, how they swatch, how they blend out, and you wanna see the little persona that I give each of these blushes, and if you guys need help deciding what shade to get, this is the only video that you're gonna need. Let's do it. I just get so excited for these videos. If you guys have seen anything about these blushes, the claim is that they're so easy to blend that you can do this blindfolded. I have already tried blending them, and yes, these blushes are really easy to blend. So we're gonna start with the lightest shade, Cotton Candy, guys. It is this really cute baby pink, definitely cool toned, and this is one of my favorite shades. I didn't expect it because I have a warm undertone. So if you are warm undertoned and you're not sure if you're gonna like this baby pink, you will. But look how pretty. Boom! That blended out in 2 seconds, guys. It looks absolutely stunning, and these layer so well. They go on sheer and then they do build up and pack a punch. So if you're like in the car on the way to work, you don't really have time to like maybe even bring a brush, let alone like blend things out properly. This just does the work for you. It's insane. So this is how Cotton Candy is looking like with only one layer. I'm gonna put on another layer for you guys to see. By the way, guys, these all smell really yummy. It's like this generic fragrance that is pretty much like even available just to the public because I started my own makeup line, and I know that this is just like that honeysuckle fragrance that pretty much anyone can get their hands on. So yes. Oh my God. Like, are we seeing this? So pretty, guys. So this is what it looks like swatch on the face, and this is what it looks like swatched on the arm. So easy to blend. This is literally foolproof. And you know what, guys? I have a lot of blushes. I have a lot of blushes, more than I care to admit. And so when I picked these up, I was like, I don't think they're gonna be much better than what I have, but I didn't realize that I needed and wanted these. I mean, do we need blushes? I don't think we need blushes, but it's not bad to add to the collection. So easy to work with, guys. So if you're like a teenager and you're just starting your journey, or if you are not really good at makeup yet and like blush scares you a little bit because you don't want to end up looking like a clown, These are so good for beginners. The finish is satin, guys, so it's not matte, it's not dewy, it's just kind of somewhere in between. It's got a little bit of radiance, just like a tiny bit of radiance, but if you have texture or acne, it's not gonna enhance those areas. It's just gonna give you like a nice summer glow. Looks like a little cotton candy. I love it. Okay, so this is the outfit I put together. It's basically characterized by a soft, feminine, girly look. I love this massive oversized scrunchie from Bronze Age, and I'm obsessed with this baby doll top that I thrifted. I believe it's handmade. I love styling this blush in just like a sweet, innocent way, and this is what my back looks like because I'm doing allergy testing. LOL. Next shade that I have right here is Peach Sorbet. It is this beautiful, warm-toned coral peach. Look how gorgeous that looks, and the bottle really does reflect what's inside. So we're gonna start with just a little bit. Where's my mirror? Like, if this were the Rare Beauty blush, that would be a mistake. You really have time to work with this. Look at this gorgeous like sunset color. Oh my freaking gosh. Oh my God, I don't know which one I like better. What do you guys think? This one or this one? I love that you can blend it out with your fingers. This is like perfection. Look how smoothly an airbrush that blended out with just my fingers. It's crazy. This is more of an everyday blush, so I decided to style it casually with my hair kind of like pulled back and my entire studio's hoodie. It's like a washed gray cropped hoodie, and I sound like Nolita Dirtbag meme. I feel like I do. I added a chain bracelet to give the outfit interest and texture. Originally thinking these casual sunnies, but I landed on these Prada sunglasses because the outfit itself was pretty plain and wanted to add a layer of grit and kind of like rebellion because it juxtaposes nicely with the softness of the blush. The next shade that I have right here is Black Cherry, and then after we're gonna do Watermelon Pop. So these are more on the deep side. I actually haven't tried Watermelon Pop yet, so I'm really excited to try this. Ooh, this is like a beautiful rusty color. Holy moly, I could see this being really good for a date night. Really sophisticated. That was probably a lot. I could smell it on my face, but the scent does dissipate after a while. Ooh, look how easily it blends out. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Every blush needs to be this blendable. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this color. Look how pretty that is. That is really like old money style. Class. There's just class in this blush. You know what I mean? Wow. This really goes with my outfit. I feel like I'm gonna style this in this way. Okay, so this blush is fully giving old money, so I just brought the red tones out with this geometric silk scarf and a thrifted leather denier trench coat. Steph Elioff Sedona ring, some Majuri rings, and the big sunglasses really do tie it all together. You can even bring the scarf down for like a less statement vibe. But yes, I love this look so much. So guys, oh my gosh, this is just one coat. This is extremely pigmented of Watermelon Pop. Woo! It's like a burgundy rust, absolutely stunning, and this is how it's looking like on the skin. So that is Watermelon Pop, and this is what it looks like swatched. Okay, the last shade here is a Black Cherry, guys. I'm so excited to try this. It is really deep, guys, so I think this is gonna be beautiful for deep skin tones. Oh my gosh, so purple. Maybe it's actually not so flattering for my skin tone, but there is certainly, oh gosh, actually, why would I say that's not flattering? That's so pretty. There's definitely a time and place for this. This is not an everyday wear because it might just be a little bit like dressed up and overdone, but we can definitely create a look out of this one. Because the blush does have some purple hues, I wanted to style this as like a Western chic light. Nothing too heavy, it's like Western chic light. Denim buttoned up to the top, complemented the shade of the blush. We have some door knocker earrings and then these oversized Gucci sunglasses. Or if the size is too over, you can be more casual just with like a pair of rectangle. But alternatively, you know, we could just do a boat neck, intimissimi modal long sleeve, you know, it's kind of sheer, but then the neckline is just like so flattering and just so chic and just so representative of this chic blush. And this is how it's looking swatched. My gosh, this is a work of art. Look at that blend. Like, look at that blend, so seamless. By the way, guys, if you are new here, my name is Michelle Bali. I am the makeup tester. I test all the makeup so that you guys can make the best purchasing decisions. Anyway, If you like makeup content just like this, consider hitting subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.